Megillah and the Gemara Chulin asks, Mordechai ben Torah mi'ayin. Where do we find Mordechai mentioned, alluded to in the Torah? So in this week's parsha, it speaks about the ingredients for the Shemen HaMishcha, and the primary ingredient for the anointing oil, which they anointed all the vessels of the Mishkan, all aspects of the Mishkan, including Aaron Ubanov. The primary ingredient was Morjoror, and the Aramaic translation of Morjoror is Moridachyo. So Moridachyo, it's Mordechai. That's what we find Mordechai is alluded to in the Torah. So we discussed, the Gemara asks, and where's Haman alluded to in the Torah? It says Hamino Eitz. So we understand Hamino Eitz, that has to do with Eitz Hadas, which the fruit of the Eitz Hadas, the tree of knowledge, was Toiv Ra. So who personified, who was the essence of the Ra? That's Amalek. That's Haman. Anochi Haster Asteponai. That's Esther min Torah. How do we know where to find Esther is alluded? I will go into concealment. The Ness of Purim was a Nes Nistar, was a concealed miracle. We understand. But what does Mordechai have to do with the Shemen HaMishcha? That the anointing oil, that they anointed the Mishkan, anointed Aaron Bonov. What relevance does that have to do with Mordechai? How does that somehow identify Mordechai? Factually speaking, if they wouldn't have anointed the Kalim of the Mishkan, they wouldn't have anointed the crushing, or all aspects of the Mishkan, regardless of the beauty and the specifications and all the criteria was met, its value has no value. The forces that they were meant to activate, all the Shefa, and what they were meant to bring about, Osli Migdosh V'Shachanti B'Socham, that it's the equivalent, it's the proper location of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that his Shechina should dwell there, it would have happened. Aaron, without the Shemen HaMishcha, he was not qualified to officiate. Not him, not his children. Although they had the big day kuna, they had the vestments. Everything had to be anointed. So what exactly was the Shemen HaMishcha? The Shemen HaMishcha made based on HaKadosh Baruch Hu's prescription of how it has to be made, that activated, that brought the Kalim, the big day kuna, Aaron Bonov, gave them a capacity that they have relevance to the ultimate level of Kedusha, to be the officiants, and the location should be the location for HaKadosh Baruch Hu's presence to be there. That the Osli Migdash Shechat B'Shalom could take place. So what was the activator? What gave it its capacity? The only thing that gave it its capacity was what? The Shemen HaMishcha. What was the primary ingredient of the Shemen HaMishcha? The Morjoror, which is Moridachyo. If Klal Yisrael wouldn't have them tshuva, if Mordechai wouldn't have been there to lead them, to be mispalel, to do tshuva, chas v'sholom, Klal Yisrael would have been destroyed. It's only because Mordechai brought them to a level of understanding, and things were very weak at that time. Jews didn't wear tefillin. Jews didn't study Torah the way they should have. Many things were faltering. So who was mechazik, who strengthened all the various weak points and gave the Jews an understanding of why they're where they're at, that they have to do tshuva? It was only together with the decree, as it says, Godla Soros Tabas, the removal of the ring given from Achshverosh to Haman, brought about a greater effect than all the prophets, the Memches Neviim, Zayin Nevios. All their words did not bring about what that Hasaras Tabas brought about. But that was, now what do we do with it? Mordechai utilized the time, the moment, the situation to bring Klal Yisrael to a tshuva. So therefore, who was the activator? Who galvanized them and gave them the clarity and the capacity to be able to appreciate what their situation is and how to deal with the situation? That's Mordechai. Therefore, just as the Morjoror is the essential ingredient in the Shemen HaMishcha, which gave the Mishkan its capacity, and Aaron Bonov qualified them to be the Kohanim, identically Mordechai gave Klaus the capacity to do tshuva, that we should come to Akimu V'Kidlu.